Friday, time for the Farmer's Garden Market Report.
It's time now for the Market Report on WHTL. It's your go-to support. Arlena, Schott, and Mark's Steamery. They got all the news from A to Z. Vendors, veggies, and local flair. Music and more, you'll want to be there. So tune in and hear what's in store. The Whitehall Farmer's Market has so much more.
And we do, and a big good morning to Arlena.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Not bad. What a beautiful day it's going to be for the Farmer's Garden Market.
It's going to be perfect. Perfect. And so much going on. And last week was gorgeous and perfect.
A good turnout last week?
We did. We had so many wonderful farm families come to the Farmer's Garden Market. We had Ben's fresh eggs and his fresh chicken, and it's fresh frozen, butchered and then frozen. And if you have not tried his chicken, you need to come and get some for the weekend.
Oh,
and he
that
has
sounds
fresh
really
eggs.
good.
It's amazing. He's an amazing young man who raises chickens. And then Pasture View Farms, she was there. She had joined us last year, and she came and had some wonderful sourdough cookies and things like that. And then, of course, Big Woods Botanicals and their salves and wonderful alternative ways of healing kind of thing. She was there with her herbs and things like that. Then Wilma's Cakes, of course, came and brought all her wonderful sweets and treats. So it was just a wonderful, wonderful Farmer's Garden Market. And then, of course, we did have our amazing art duo, Wendy and Kevin Schaefer from Schaefer Miles Fine Art. And they were there doing free kids coloring and painting, and that was a huge hit with the children. And then they did a sip and paint later on in the evening for the adults, and they'll continue that this week as well.
You know, it's kids love that kind of stuff. They do, where they can get involved and they can feel like they're creating stuff. That's really a neat thing for kids.
It is, and it's free. And how many times can you go somewhere and your events or things that you want to do with your children cost so much, it's hard to budget for that. Mm-hmm. Where at the Farmer's Garden Market, we do truly enjoy providing something for the community that is low cost and it's enjoyable for the children.
Well, you know, the other thing about it, too, it gets them exposed to local businesses. They can look at the different products. They can sample different things. They can, if you've got the animals there, they can play with the animals. It's just a great thing for kids.
It is. So many times I have little young chickens there for them to look at. There'll be some bunnies today, I believe. And I always bring my my chicks, they're baby turkeys. And they're like, what are those? So how many people, it's amazing to me how many people don't know what a young turkey looks like. Mm-hmm. So it's fun to have that information right there for the community to see and
it's cool. And it's awesome for the kids.
It is.
You know, to expose them to gardening and different products and agriculture. Yes. It's a good thing for kids.
It is. So yes, it was an amazing last Friday, and an amazing turnout from the community. Thank you very much for coming and supporting the Farmer's Garden Market.
What's hot on the market as far as vegetables right now?
Ooh, we have asparagus. Hopefully the first carrots this week. I'm hoping today. Carrots, would see beets, asparagus, rhubarb, green onions. Oh, my brain is sleeping. Oh, greens, lots of fresh greens. And everything's just starting to kick in. And, of course, we have tomatoes. The first of the tomatoes were last week, so we'll have them again this week, and that's awesome. Awesome. We love that.
Live music today?
Live music today by Libra Union. Roger Jensen from outside the Black River Falls area. He's amazing. Him and his significant other play amazing music, and we love him. He's great. So he will be there today. Also, a special guest, Gypsy Style Boutique. She does elixirs. no alcohol involved today. But anyway, she does simple syrups and elixirs and things like that. So come and see and taste. She's going to have samples of everything. So
I bet that'd
I'm
be
excited.
delicious to put in coffee or
anything.
or whiskey.
Yes, that's what she says too. Like at old fashioned, she has elixirs for that, or simple syrups.
Not that we would know anything about
we
that.
would not,
No.
and we would definitely.
And we wouldn't recommend that either.
Recommend that. We're saying iced tea. I don't know.
Long Island iced tea.
Right.
There you go.
I think you should. Everybody should come and sample them and talk to her about what she would suggest
Off the
you
record.
use for her elixirs and syrups. So come and see her. It's brand new for us, so we're excited to have her come.
That sounds cool.
Yes. And then live music, Roger Jensen. And then, of course, we have the Schaefers. Wendy and Kevin are doing the celebration of May in art. So they'll have their tent set up. They have their little spot set up already for the children. It's free for the coloring part. There is also an option. I believe it's $5 to paint a canvas. So you can come and talk to Wendy and Kevin for all Wendy's classes that she's doing and all the art shows that they're doing here and around the area, so that you could possibly purchase a wonderful, beautiful local artist piece of art. I don't know.
They do amazing work. They really do.
They are amazing.
If you're not familiar, the Farmers Garden Market every Friday from 3 to 6 this year at the Schaefer Miles Farm, just north of Whitehall, at the junction of County Road D on the highway. Easy to get to, a lot of free parking, and easy to get out of.
Right.
And you just go up, wander around, stock up on a bunch of neat stuff. And
fresh honey.
Sure.
Honey, jams, jellies. Still lots of tomato plants, pepper plants. So if you're still looking to fill in those spots, herb plants, just lots and lots of stuff going on.
All right. Make sure you see Arlena up there, too, and you'll be back next Friday.
I will.
Arlena Schott with the Farmers Garden Market